Hey everybody, how you all doing? And I'm here with a very special video. It's been a long time since I've done these, and I want to get back to doing prediction videos. I know I mentioned it some time ago, but I really want to because it's something that I felt like I've been missing for quite some time. So I'm only going to do this again sporadically, but maybe I just want to focus more on some of the bigger events like Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Mania kind of thing, or maybe any other events because there's other events that happened this year. And of course, I know the whole landscape of wrestling has changed since the last time I've done those prediction videos. Since my God, feels like ages ago. No, we have AEW. Now we have Impact, and that's now that's now in a new renaissance and a whole new course. So yeah, the landscape totally has changed since the last time I've been doing did these kind of videos. And of course, funny how I mentioned the Royal Rumble, and of course I'm in the middle of playing a Royal Rumble right now. But anyway, that's what I'm going to talk about today. I want to give my predictions on this Saturday's Royal Rumble. Okay, so far there's only 5 matches on the show. Okay, I'm fine with that. 2 Royal Rumble matches, men's and women's. I'm gonna do my predictions on those later, and then we have, of course, one of the interesting matches that stand out to me is this interesting pitch black match between a returning Bray Wyatt, which I think everyone will agree with me. We're all glad he's back after being late and cut or having a disagreement with Vince McMahon. Which of course, again, that's another bullshit thing that don't want to talk about. But either way, I still have a newfound sense of optimism since Triple H is still in charge of creative. Thank fucking Christ, we don't need the troglodyte, another troglodyte, pardon me, a troglodyte running creative, okay? Because seriously, okay, ever since he left, I'm out of position. Let's just keep Triple H in charge, okay? He's doing things. Of course, we all got a glimpse of that last night on the Raw 30th anniversary, which of course I do want to talk a little bit about that. I will say, had me excited for some things, or I felt like there was something a little off, but I was really happy. I marked out a little bit. Of course, we all saw, you all know what I'm talking about. Buddy the Undertaker making a very one-off appearance and his badass attire, no less. Now, of course, obviously, which segments into what I'm talking about is this pitch black match between Bray Wyatt and LA Knight. I really like that whole segment. So, did the torch get passed? We'll find out. And of course, I'm really curious what this match is going to be because, again, we're all being left in the dark on what kind of match is this going to be. So, and of course, from what I saw, it's going to involve Neon, from what the stories I'm hearing. So, this match might be a cinematic match, or it might be like a pseudo-cinematic / live action, like they kind of did with some matches like this that they've done during the pandemic, like a Stadium Stampede match. Of course, that's probably a future video where I'll talk about the stuff like that. But anyway, man, let's talk about this match. So we got Bray Wyatt and LA Knight, or as I remember him as Eli Drake. So again, interesting creative direction. I'm curious where they're gonna go with this. Who's this mysterious Uncle Howdy? Boom, Dallas. But anyway, my money is probably going to be on Bray Wyatt because this is a match that feels like it's tailor-made for something like him. And of course, the whole thing with him and LA Knight, I don't know why, of all people, or he's just, that's how they make Eli Drake's new character be like. But anyway, who knows? We'll just go with it, and yeah. So that's my pick. I feel like Bray Wyatt's gonna win, and I feel like once this happens, I feel like we're gonna see more of what's to come. Hopefully, with this interesting angle between him, Uncle Howdy, the Wyatt Six. We'll see where this is going. Now, let's see. The other 2 matches and title matches that we have on the show. We have the Raw Women's Championship between Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss. Again, kind of piggybacking off of the whole Wyatt Six storyline, because again, they're already teasing something with her. So maybe they might do something interesting, like, she might put the belt on Alexa Bliss, and then we'll see hopefully more something into the whole Wyatt Six angle. Who knows? Or they'll just probably try to build something even more by keeping the title on Belair. So either way, it's going to be a coin flip for me on who's going to win this match. And then we have, of course, the undisputed Universal Championship between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. I'm liking where they're going with this, and of course, I'm going to say this right now. I think we're all in agreement. I kind of like what they're going with this, with the whole tribal chief thing. Well, it feels kind of more like a Samoan mafia kind of thing. I'm kind of like it. Yet at the same time, I'm like, it's just so weird. You got most of these guys who are. You got Reigns, you got his cousins, the Usos, and Solo Sikoa. You got their manager or their supervisor, Paul Heyman, and of course I don't get that. I'm like, all right, I'm kind of liking this, but you don't need wear the Hawaiian lays all the damn time, all right? We get it's a Samoan tribal chief kind of bullshit, and of course, in hindsight, I really wish we've had more members of the Awahi family. I really wish Rosie and Jamal were still around, or Umaga, if you remember that character. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see how that angle morphs. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself. So of course, him and Kevin Owens. Oh, this is probably gonna be a knocky, draggy, emotional fight. And of course, I know what Kevin Owens can do. I've seen what he did in Ring of Honor. So yeah, I'm used to his kind of style in Ring of Honor. So hopefully, what they'll do here will be incredible. But of course, I hate to say this, Roman Reigns going to retain, and of course, hopefully he'll drop this. Following two-year reign will probably end at Mania. But against who knows? But since we know The Rock's probably not going to be in ring shape, but there's another rumor going around that it might be Steve Austin. But don't quote me. That it's just a rumor. It's just another plan, but we don't know for sure. So if that is the plan, then I'm really looking forward to Mania, folks. So that's pretty much those. And now let's get on to the Royal Rumble matches. So, in the past, I don't know if I've done this. I usually do like a couple picks, like for each for a Rumble match. So this year I'm going to do 4 picks. Okay, so here's my 4 picks. Okay, hear me out on all these. So obviously, one of my biggest ones I know probably is going to win is going to be Cody Rhodes because he's been out of action since the torn pectoral muscle injury, so it would be a great thing for him to come back and win the whole shebang, and then maybe he can go on to face whoever champion is, which, of course, again, Roman Reigns, he technically has both belts, so if they're ever going to split those up, now would be a time. I don't know. So that's one. Another one, obviously, would probably be Seth Rollins, maybe, but of course, I don't know. Do we really need Seth Rollins winning another Mania? You know what I mean. No Rumble match heading to me. I don't know. And then of course my third and fourth ones are a little out there, but hear me out. Let's see. One of them is AJ Styles. Now here's why. Because again, AJ has had more matches in his 6 or 7 years since he joined the company than they did in Impact Wrestling combined. I don't know if anybody picked up on that. And he's already won several championships already, so he's already a bit of a Triple Crown / Grand Slam champion, but he's never won a Rumble. So, hell, this would probably be an interesting wrinkle, like have him win the Rumble and then maybe have him face Reigns or face whoever, again, take one of the belts off of Reigns, and you can have something going on there, okay? I'm curious where they're going to go with this. And my other one is good. It's a long shot. It's Walter of Imperium. Now again, another thing is people are going to say I thought there's a rumor of him facing Brock Lesnar. Well, after seeing what happened last night on Raw between Lesnar and Lashley, I have a feeling it's going to be Lesnar versus Lashley at Mania, and Walter's going to defend his Intercontinental Championship against someone at Mania, or maybe have Walter drop the Intercontinental Championship to someone and then challenge for the gold. Who knows? Okay, this is just a wild universe booking I'm going on with. It's not. Again, it's all up in the air. We don't know. All right. Now, as for the Ladies Rumble, there's not been a lot of people that have been confirmed. I feel like they're leaving most of us in the dark. But from what I've been seeing that's been confirmed, there's only 2 favorites that I have to win this match, and that's Raquel Gonzalez and Shayna Baszler. And of course, hey, if Rousey won last year, let's have another member of the 4 Horsewomen of MMA, not 4 Horsewomen of NXT, win the Rumble. Have her win that, then have her challenge either Charlotte or Bianca / or whoever wins the women's championship, earlier in the show. Who the hell knows? And of course, the other craziness is everyone's saying, "Oh, do you think Rhea Ripley's gonna be in both Rumbles?" First off, that's fucking dumb. All right, stop trying to take the piss out of the men's rumble by putting a late. I'm not discounting it. I'm like, again, why you don't need to keep doing this, okay? Okay, just stick. I know they want to tease intergender wrestling in WWE, but here's the thing: I'm a little iffy about that. Okay, if Impact can do it, if Ring of Honor can do that, or AEW can do that, but WWE, I feel like I don't know. It's a long shot. Okay, we haven't had intergender wrestling on TV in what 20-something years. Who knows? All right, but again, Rhea Ripley being in both Rumbles, it's a far cry. Again, why add her to a men's Rumble when anybody else in that Rumble match could go to anyone on the fucking roster? Okay. But yeah, all right. If I get heat for this, I don't care. But those are my predictions, and those are my picks who I think are going to win the Rumbles. So we don't know. I'm really looking forward to this on Peacock this Saturday. Of course, hey, thank God, yeah, work out in good time. So hopefully I can see all the action. All right. So I want to hear your predictions. If you are going to watch it, if you have Peacock. If you don't, go get it, and I'll see you then. And maybe I'll do a review after it. I don't know. I don't want to rip off like guys like OSW or whoever does wrestling reviews of pay-per-views nowadays. But anyway, that's it for today. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for some more awesome and exciting videos.